is up? What is up? We are here. All right, we got the battles going on. So the battle today is Black Thought versus Locksmith. So now, the next thing I'm introduced on the channel is the battles. Your boy Face Famous. We're gonna bring all the battles to the forefront now. Already got the team set up, as you already seen in the beginning. The list of who versus who of the teams. But the first battle is, we're going to start off with a hot one. We got Black Thought versus Locksmith, battle of the freestyles. Who did it the best? We're going to break these things down. So you guys already seen the videos. If you're not, go check them out for yourself, because I'm going to pause the shit out these damn things. So guess what? You're going to have to deal with it, because how else am I going to break them down? Huh? I'm not going to sit back and just listen. So, I'm your ref, Face Famous. It's the battles. Let's get it now. First up, we got Black Thought. Step into the ring. You already got your instructions in the back. Hit the freestyles, no holds barred, just let it rip. Your corner, man, Funk Flex. Let's go.
Black Thought is here. Yes,
sir.
And we're gonna, you know what we do in this position. Ciroc Studios, we here. Let's go, Earns.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
I'm sorry for your loss. It's a body dead in the car, and it's probably one of yours. The right we shouldn't have got involved. Remember, we walked past the teacher, take the chalk and laugh. We wrote punishment on his probably.
My bad. Got to put the headphones in. I'm slipping. Let's start it over. Let's go.
We here. Let's go, Earns.
Go.
Let's do it. I'm sorry for your loss. It's a body dead in the car, and it's probably one of yours. The writing all across the window in the walls. Whether it was true or false, we shouldn't have got involved. Remember, we walked past the teacher, take the chalk and laugh. We wrote punishments. I will not talk in class. Now it's pistols punishing people for talking fast, and all these innocent bystanders is hauling ass. I hate to say I told y'all, but I told y'all things fall apart when it's in too weak to hold y'all. I'm just collecting what you owe to.
The center's too weak to hold y'all, like they always say. Yo, the chain's only strongest as weakest link. It's the center of your circle. Hey, that thing is weak. All y'all fall down. So let's go. Come on, bring it back. Let's get it. Let's go.
Now it's pistols punishing people for talking fast, and all these innocent bystanders is hauling ass. I hate to say I told y'all, but I told y'all things fall apart when it's in too weak to hold y'all. I'm just collecting what you owe to my old John. You about to get swooped down on and stole on. Fools swear they wise. Wise men know they foolish. But we was headed for the web even before computers. I never thought you'd give me a reason to do this. Kane and Nate.
We was headed for the web right before computers. Before the computers even got everybody locked into their phones, their laptops, their desktops, guess what? Like he's saying, we was already headed there. We was already headed to something stupid, getting into the stuff that take our attention from education to locked into technology and getting caught up in the spider's web. it was already happening. It could be, as he may be alluding to, governmental, society, community, anything that can break people as a whole. And I'm going to assume he's talking minorities, obviously, because he's Black Thought. So we was already getting dumbed down before all this stupid stuff. Let's go. Let's get bring it.
Fools swear they wise, wise men know they foolish. But we was headed for the web even before computers. I never thought you'd give me a reason to do this. Cain and Abel, Jesus and Judas, Caesar and
Cain and Abel went against each other. Brother kills brother. Jesus and Judas. Judas betrayed Jesus. And we say Brutus, Caesar and Brutus. Brutus betrayed Caesar. So what's the common theme? You got murdered by the person closest to you. Cain and Abel, your brother. You got Jesus and Judas, who we looked at as a brother, one of the disciples. Judas! That's when you betray somebody, what they always call you, a Judas. And then you got Caesar and Brutus. That was his right-hand man. That was his dog. Guess what? Caesar got killed by Brutus. Matter of fact, that's actually saying one of his last words was Brutus did it. Let's go.
get swooped down on and stole on. Fools swear they wise, wise men know they foolish. But we was headed for the web even before computers. I never thought you'd give me a reason to do this. Cain and Abel, Jesus and Judas, Caesar and Brutus. I see intruders, avert your eyes. I told you keep out of the hood, circumcised. How could you sleep?
I told you to keep out of the hood, circumcised. Basically, let's look at it like this, double entendre. I told you to keep out of the hood. Out of the hood. He was in the hood, circumcised. Street hood, circumcised. You got killed. I told you stay out the hood, circumcised. Stay out the hood. Basically, when a son is born, a boy is born, you're circumcised. The guy clipped the hood of your penis, the foreskin, peeled that back. Circumcised. Told you stay out the hood, circumcised. Now guess what? You're in the open. You're exposed. You out there now. So that's a triple entendre, actually. You out the hood. Let's go.
Jesus and Judas, Caesar and Brutus. I see intruders, avert your eyes. I told you keep out of the hood, circumcised. How could you sleep? I thought you always was the first to ride. Hey yo, you heard the line, everybody plays the fool. Well, I'll be that exception to the rule. The principle to hand deliver lessons to the school. I was making major moves, my dollar deja vu. My mission when my ambition was brandishing a tool to be an eye.
Look at that. Now, look at the rhyme scheme of that too. Like I said, how can you even sleep? I thought you was the first to ride. You say you always riding on somebody, but you sleep now? You slipping? Now you ain't trying to go slide on them cats. What? Bars, message, flow. The flow. Check out the cadence.
The principle to hand deliver lessons to the school. I was making major moves, my dollar deja vu. My mission when my ambition was brandishing a tool to be an eye.
One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. He took that half bar, quarter, and then hit it with a full half. So quarter, half. I love that. Let's go.
Everybody plays the fool. Well, I'll be that exception to the rule. The principle to hand deliver lessons to the school. I was making major moves, my dollar deja vu. My mission when my ambition was brandishing a tool to be an icon. Wearing slippers made of python. Getting mine quicker cause I'm slick as a pipeline.
Now you see how he said I'm slick as a pipeline. Oil runs through your pipeline. So even when he switched up his cadence then, the cadence got switched up to something totally different.
When my ambition was brandishing a tool to be an icon. Wearing slippers made of python. Getting mine quicker cause I'm slick as a pipeline. Transporting the oil. Tribulation and toil hit the operation. But I'm back in the soil. Got my crown tilted, my gown quilted.
Yes, Funk Flex, say it for me.
Getting mine quicker cause I'm slick as a pipeline. Transporting the oil. Tribulation and toil hit the operation. But I'm back in the soil. Got my crown tilted, my gown quilted. Silk with cashmere. Burn the Rome down in a minute. Built it last year. Newsflash, I dodged a bullet that killed the
Built Rome down the mill, built it last year. Now, like they say, Rome was not built in a day. He said, hey, I built it overnight. It was already built up.
Saw my crown
Got it.
tilted, my gown quilted, silk with cashmere, burn the room down in a minute, built it last year. Newsflash, I dodged the bullet that killed the cashier. My homie told me to come with him to the mass shit. Then brother said, don't go from written bars filled with rage to primetime television and your gilded cage. Then forget it's people in the world still enslaved. I barbed wire my wrist and let it fill a page. Gunfire and flare, sirens glare. I'm in an iron.
I barbed wire my wrist and let him fill the page. Man, he let the blood drip. He let that tell the story. Don't write everything down with rage. Just let it rip, man. Just say what you got to say.
To primetime television and your gilded cage. Then forget it's people in the world still enslaved. I barbed wire my wrist and let it fill a page. Gunfire and flare, sirens glare. I'm in an iron chair with people who care. Don't get the lion's share. When I don't give a fuck, then I ain't fair. I'm on a higher tier with people getting money like the finest here. Catch the herald, I'm fresh chop and bevel rap on a doctorate level. So F. Scott Fitzgerald, maybe I'm the new Rakim. Maybe I'm Fat Pharaoh. Undergarments of armor be my intimate apparel. Pre-Kardashian Kanye.
Pre-Kardashian Kanye, basically Kanye West. Kanye West before Kim was actually in it, like they say, in his right mind. Pre-Kim Kardashian, pre-Kardashian Kanye. Man, come on, let's go. Maybe I'm the new Rakim. Logical thinker, smart MC, deep thinker, deep rhymer, deep spitter.
And let it fill a page. Gunfire and flare, sirens glare. I'm in an iron chair with people who care. Don't get the lion's share. When I don't give a fuck, then I ain't fair. I'm on a higher tier with people getting money like the finest here. Catch the herald, I'm fresh chop and bevel rap on a doctorate level. So F. Scott Fitzgerald, maybe I'm the new Rakim. Maybe I'm Fat Pharaoh. Undergarments of armor be my intimate apparel. Pre-Kardashian Kanye.
And for those who don't know, F. Scott Fitzgerald was a novelist writer. I mean, that man used to write his ass off back in the day. And so, you know, come flamboyant back in the jazz age and things like that. So F. Scott Fitzgerald was one of the great writers back in the early 1900s. All right. Known for writing 164 short stories, too. That man could write his ass off. Let's
Getting
go.
money like the finest here. Catch the herald, I'm fresh chop and bevel rap on a doctorate level. So F. Scott Fitzgerald, maybe I'm the new Rakim. Maybe I'm Fat Pharaoh. Undergarments of armor be my intimate apparel. Pre-Kardashian Kanye. My rhyme play immaculate. Same cadence as DOC. Pre-accident, maybe my acumen.
Now, when you say pre-DOC, pre-accident, DOC used to have a regular voice. Those who don't know DOC, you sing that song Funky Enough back in the day with NWA. Funky, funky, yeah. It's getting funky, yeah. But he got in that car accident, messed up his vocal cords. Now he sounds like Tone Loc. So you got Tone Loc and DOC got that rough, grimy voice. But that's what's happening. Let's go.
So armor be my intimate apparel. Pre-Kardashian Kanye. My rhyme play immaculate. Same cadence as DOC. Pre-accident, maybe my acumen's on par. With Coogee rapping them, give me the proper respect. Motherfucker, we back again for a couple things.
Coogee rap, multiple syllable rhymer with the list. Come on now, he dropping some dimes. He dropping some dimes. Let's go.
Undergarments of armor be my intimate apparel. Pre-Kardashian Kanye. My rhyme play immaculate. Same cadence as DOC. Pre-accident, maybe my acumen's on par. With Coogee rapping them, give me the proper respect. Motherfucker, we back again for a couple things we lost in the fire. The drive, the desire to perform on a higher plateau. I'm at that show lost in the mire. Wondering how we got so far from inspired.
How you get so far from inspired? Why are people so used to doing the basic same stuff every day? That's what he's saying. You got lost in the fire. Your drive is gone. I go to work, I go home. I go slang, I go home. I go gangbang, I go home. But what happened to your drive? What happened to your ambitions and your goals? Everybody has a goal. Everybody has ambition. But if your goal is to, I'm gonna make the most money as I can slinging rock, slinging crack. I'll make the most money I can going to my 9 to 5. I'm gonna make the most money I can going to YouTube. I'm gonna make the most money I can being on TikTok. I'm gonna make the most money I can, or I'm just gonna live comfortable. I'll be a waiter my whole life. I'll be the paper man my whole life. I'll be the mailman. I'll be damn all that. Think bigger. If your dreams don't scare you, they ain't bigger enough. That's all I gotta say. They don't scare you, they ain't big enough. I got many, many ambitions. And trust me, I'm going for them all. All. Let's
The
go.
desire to perform on a higher plateau. I'm at that show lost in the mire, wondering how we got so far from inspired. Look, when photos with sepia tone and record players was something you would keep in your home. Yo,
Yes,
the
sir.
traveler, the meaning of Tariki was known for the exemplary performance uniquely his own. I made the 21 pound for some newfound religion. When money's put down, it's only one sound that make OGs and young lions equally proud to listen. The secret amalgamism, an algorithm coming from where only kings and crowns permitted the darkness, where archaeologists found my image in parchment rolled into a scroll.
Coming from darkness where only archaeologists find, which they dig up stuff, they dig them from out the dark, under the ground, in the caves, all that stuff. I'm coming up from out the darkness.
Is equally proud to listen. The secret amalgamism, an algorithm coming from where only kings and crowns permitted the darkness, where archaeologists,
Which he more than likely coming from where only kings or crowns could permit it, which he may be talking about Africa, Egypt, things like that, where most kings and queens are from over on the east. So that's what he's talking about. Let's
one
get it.
sound that make OGs and young lions equally proud to listen. The secret amalgamism, an algorithm coming from where only kings and crowns permitted the darkness, where archaeologists found my image in parchment rolled into a scroll holding a message for you. It said the only thing for sure was taxes, death, and trouble. The anomaly sworn solemnly, high snobbery, freakonomics and war policy dichotomy. That's heaven and Hades, Tigris and Euphrates. His high
Well, I say that they're back again on the African scheme, like the Euphrates. Those are the rivers that run through Africa and Egypt and Cairo.
The anomaly sworn solemnly, high snobbery, freakonomics and war policy dichotomy. That's heaven and Hades, Tigris and Euphrates. His Highness, the apple of the iris to you ladies. As babies, we went from Similac and Infamil to the internet and fentanyl. With our consent was still against the will.
Now, what you say? Went from Similac to Infamil, from the internet and fentanyl. So we going from computers and tech to now we going from Similac to being nurtured from the mother. That's what he's saying. We're being nurtured from the mother to now you got the internet and drug abuse, fentanyl. So he's saying we went from being nurtured to being babysitted in crack houses and drug addictions from where we used to be to now this is where we at now.
Hades, Tigris and Euphrates. His Highness, the apple of the iris to you ladies. As babies, we went from Similac and Infamil to the internet and fentanyl. With our consent was still against the will. I got that detox for y'all. The microphone, Dr.
sir.
Black, Deepak Chapar. I'm a griot that make you wanna peacock your arm. Every heavy dignitary pay your me top. Regards, boy, I'm 3 octaves far from the binocular. So that's
Biak. Look at that short O, Biak. The Fiak from the Biaknas. So now his cadence is switched up for like the 6th, 7th damn time.
internet and fentanyl. With our consent was still against the will. I got that detox for y'all. The microphone, Dr. Black, Deepak Chapar. I'm a griot that make you wanna peacock your arm. Every heavy dignitary pay your me top. Regards, boy, I'm 3 octaves far from the binocular. So that smart money finna get the heat out the car. Yo, I'm K. Lamar meets Tupac Shakur, got profiled by.
So I'm K. Lamar meeting Tupac Shakur. So I'm Kendrick Lamar mixed with Tupac. I'm the mix of both of them. I'm the new school and the old school. I'm both combined together. So I can relate to any genre, any generation. Let's go.
Deepak Chapar, I'm a griot that make you wanna peacock your arm. Every heavy dignitary pay your me top. Regards, boy, I'm 3 octaves far from the binocular. So that smart money finna get the heat out the car. Yo, I'm K. Lamar meets Tupac Shakur, got profiled by a few cops. Too hot to charge. Listen, somebody said a price tag was on a rapper's head. So we gon' see a nice bag when a rapper dead. The mask black, the flag green, black and red.
That's facts. That's facts. And the rapper dead. Let's go.
The binocular, so that smart money finna get the heat out the car. Yo, I'm K. Lamar meets Tupac Shakur, got profiled by a few cops. Too hot to charge. Listen, somebody said a price tag was on a rapper's head. So we gon' see a nice bag when a rapper dead. The mask.
Now, who makes the money when the rapper's dead? Either the people who killed him, they get paid off. The record labels for putting the insurance policy on said rapper. Let's go.
Black, the flag green, black and red. They'll probably wave a white flag after plasma shed, no doubt.
Green, black, and red. What's the colors of that? That's the African flag. Let's go.
Somebody said a price tag was on a rapper's head, so we gon' see a nice bag when a rapper dead. The mask black, the flag green, black and red. They'll probably wave a white flag after plasma shed, no doubt. Yo, the
Yes,
game
sir.
went their own route. I can't explain what these lame kids is talking about.
The game went their own route. I can't explain what these lame young kids talk about. What did he just say?
The flag green, black and red. They'll probably wave a white flag after plasma shed, no doubt. Yo, the game went their own route. I can't explain what these lame kids is talking about.
I can't explain what these lame kids talking about. Mumble rap. How do we go from the rap we had growing up to this bull? To this bullish. Let's
They'll
go.
probably wave a white flag after plasma shed, no doubt. Yo, the game went their own route. I can't explain what these lame kids is talking about, or how they fit their whole foot into their own mouth. I put a couple bodies in a brown bag, then I'm on route. I'm sneaker shopping with my son in size 8 prior to their release. Cause why wait? Look, in my state, I got electrified gates for these blase guys hating at a high rate. Cause I dodge fake.
For the blase guys, they hating at a high rate. Oh my God, the long eye. The long eye. His wordplay, he would take a letter. Now, mind you, when you hit in certain rhyme schemes and you hit an A-E-I-O-U, it's either gonna be the long A, short A, A-E-I-O-U, the long or short of each one, and he's multi-syllable rhyming with them. Some of them he's chopping up. Now you gotta remember the rhyme pattern just on this beat alone is he's doing it's a half equals a whole bar. Da 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 rhyming word. Da 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 rhyming word. There's your bar. He's taking that up to quarter, and then a half. Where he go quarter. And a couple of times he went a quarter and then 1 3/4. So he's getting it. Let's go.
I'm back, then I'm on route. I'm sneaker shopping with my son in size 8 prior to their release. Cause why wait? Look, in my state, I got electrified gates for these blase guys hating at a high rate. Cause I dodge fake, then got great to fly straight.
Yes,
if we ain't family or friends, then we don't vibrate, and I'm that gun in y'all face.
If we ain't family or friends and we don't vibrate, we don't get our frequencies don't match if we ain't family or friends. Come on.
None of y'all say if I catch you at the right time in the wrong place slipping.
If I catch you at the right time in the wrong place, you gone. You up out of here. At the right time in the wrong place. Don't give my bad side. It's a rap for you, boy.
Your friends, then we don't vibrate, and I'm that gun in y'all face. None of y'all say if I catch you
I'm
at the
that
right
gun
time
in
in the
your
wrong place slipping. Sipping on something with a strong taste, like whiskey or bootleg bourbon with a corn base. My Levante resemble a vehicular threat. The mic I spray resembling a sickle of death. It ain't strenuous to come from a continuous breath. I set fire to the venue, I'ma spin you in step. Rinse, repeat. You checking for the sound of the beast. I'm the hound, I'm a creep. I get down, I'ma eat, I'ma keep something to lay a nace.
Do you see that? I'm a dun da da dun, I'm the dun da da dun, I'm the dun da da dun. He about to jump right into the next flow. Let's go.
Set fire to the venue, I'ma spin you in step. Rinse, repeat. You checking for the sound of the beast. I'm the hound, I'm a creep. I get down, I'ma eat, I'ma keep something to lay a naysayer to sleep. Playing with heat, nobody and nothing fucking with reek. Yo, these weaklings is claiming they cutting up in the street. Nigga, peace. You ain't working with nothing but the police. Listen, you ain't
Snitch.
finna be nothing but the deceased. Listen, you in a tournament with a
Oh, I
permanent
see.
priest. I strike fear in the hearts of rap figures who mind bear the stigmas of time, no black privilege. From boom bap niggas to trap niggas. You in a trap with us when the lines is as vivid as the walls on a graph. Autograph by the Lord of Wrath. I reside between the seconds on a chronograph. How much more CB?
I reside between the seconds on the chronograph. You know, a chronograph. I'm in that pocket. I reside in the seconds between that. The chronograph. Tick, tick, tick. I'm in that space right there. I'm within your sound frequencies. Come on. I'm on a whole nother frequency. Let's go.
When the lines is
I'm on
as
different
vivid as
type
the
of
walls
time.
on a graph, autograph by the Lord of Wrath. I reside between the seconds on a chronograph. How much more CB4 can we afford? It's like a Sharia law on my Sharia more. How much hypocrisy can people possibly adore? But ain't nobody working on a cure. My young boy, y'all just regular. I'm an apex predator, brim stay fresh, feathered up, etc. Nevertheless, I got a message and left. One dead messenger. Yep, my pen is Henry
sir.
Kissinger, Buzz Bissinger. Look, my
Henry Kissinger, one of the great strategists of all times. One person who could sit there and straight come up with a plan for every president. He was at one point the most powerful man on the planet. and he wasn't even a president. He was not. He was just an advisory person. Henry Kissinger could come up with a plan and a strategy, and it worked. He knew how to play governments. Henry Kissinger was the truth. Let's go.
On my Sharia more, how much hypocrisy can people possibly adore? But ain't nobody working on a cure. My young boy, y'all just regular. I'm an apex predator, brim stay fresh, feathered up, etc. Nevertheless,
Sir.
I got a message and left. One dead messenger, yep. My pen is Henry Kissinger, Buzz Bissinger. Look, my capo regime, Mr.
Lethal.
Noureddin, and my oldest son, I mean Salim, out of New Orleans, took a golf cart to the Baccarat from the Waldorf. What was on the walls? That depend on what you call art. I'ma say.
Now, the Waldorf Astoria is one of the great hotels in New York. So I'm the artwork on that. I'm so great. That's where I'm at. That's what you call art. I'm elite. I'm elite. Vintage. Let's
My
go.
capo regime, Mr. Noureddin,
Look at
and my
Bone
oldest
Flex
son, I
looking
mean
lost.
Salim, out of New Orleans, took a golf cart to the Baccarat from the Waldorf. What was on the walls? That depend on what you call art. I'ma say 300K ain't even in a ballpark. I charge more just for awkward small talk. So yes, who's fucking?
I charge more for just awkward small talk. I'm so brilliant. Just awkward small talk. I charge more for that than you can on your whole man, because it's a privilege to get black thought on anything. So I charge more than awkward small talk. I gotta use that one. Let's go.
Golf cart to the Baccarat from the Waldorf. What was on the wall?
That's how
That depend on what you
priceless I
call
am.
art. I'ma say 300K ain't even in a ballpark. I charge more just for awkward small talk. So yes, who's fucking with it if it's not the best? I get the lobby painted fresh upon my request. It's Kafka-esque. His holiness stop the press. That cobalt blue, reminiscent of Makaresh. Lord, we got Padma LOCKSMITH for you. Let him massage your back with black seed oil. The foundation is firm. The flags need soil. Me, I need royalty because I bleed royal. Go through the veins to the brain, fabulous and strange. My journalistic range is a catalyst for change. It got in.
My journalistic range is a catalyst for change. Think about that. My journalistic range, my knowledge of information is a catalyst for change. Come on. Come on. When you do the stink face, you know he's dropping bars. So let's go.
Let him massage your back with black seed oil. The foundation is firm. The flags need soil. Me, I need royalty because I bleed royal. Go through the veins to the brain, fabulous and strange. My journalistic range is a catalyst for change. It got anybody to listen, piss and flames. And cause the Hall of Fame got so many missing names, I'll acknowledge the original people's not Oliver. Y'all go get the next challenger for Excalibur. More police for my core beliefs. They tried to capture me in
Excalibur, who that? King Arthur pulled out Excalibur, so get the next person for Excalibur. Okay, I got you. Let's go.
brand me on the cheek with a fleur de lis. The side of my heart will be more discreet. I'm in
Now, if you know what a fleur de lis is, it's a symbol. Think of New Orleans Saints. The symbol on their helmet, that's the fleur de lis. Let's go.
names. I'll acknowledge the original people's not Oliver. Y'all go get the next challenger for Excalibur. More police for my core beliefs. They tried to capture
Who's
me
gonna
and brand
pull
me
the
on the
sword out
cheek
the
with a
stone?
fleur de lis. The side of
Excalibur.
my heart will be more discreet. I'm international. My passport pages like War and Peace. I've always played my part from the start. Back in Philly.
Now, if you haven't heard, War and Peace was one of the great books written. I think it was 1960 something with the War and Peace. So read that book. War and Peace was a very nice book. I think we had learned that in high school. Matter of fact, we had to read that book. Let's
Side
go.
of my heart will be more discreet. I'm international. My passport pages like War and Peace. I've always played my part from the start. Back in Philly where the triggers is mandatory to spark. With the slightest inflammatory remark, I have you in a living a category apart. Listen, a grain of salt will tip the scales. It never fails. Walk on eggshells, sleep on a bed of nails. Criminal records like record sales, making heads and tails. We like Henrietta act up in the cells. My mother was a working class, very loving woman who struggled every dinner could have been the last summer. I come home chasing good for nothing half cousins and then walk in the crib to the smell of crack cooking. She was introduced to that substance abuse on some of the strongest drugs that the government produced. Look, I even got excused by the principal. My story is out of the dub interview. I seen some ice cold summers, hot winters too. I never thought I win Grammy Awards with the Roots. I never thought I would be getting long in the tooth. My OG told me, boy, you better go and live your truth. I am a walking affirmation that imagination and focus and patience get you closer to your aspiration. And just cause they give you shit don't mean you have to take it. My words capture greatness, sworn affidavits. Yours truly, the celestial being you stay seeing pulling up in the fresh European. Hot stepping out of it, dressed to a T, and not another got more soul. Less you Korean, I've been having visions, and Nat Turner holding his master's head like Yorick and Horatio and Hamlet, smacking it like a
Damn. Nat Turner, Horatio, Hamlet. Everybody know the Hamlet great. Nat Turner, freedom fighter. Hamlet, that was a book from Shakespeare. Come on, let's go.
in the fresh European. Hot stepping out of it, dressed to a T, and not another got more soul. Less you Korean, I've been having visions, and Nat Turner holding his
More soul and less you Korea. Seoul, Korea had the Olympics games there too. Let's go.
and pulling up in the fresh European. Hot stepping out of it, dressed to a T, and not another got more soul. Less you Korean, I've been having visions, and Nat Turner holding his master's head like Yorick and Horatio and Hamlet, smacking it like a tennis racket, underhanded. Send a message through the gram, the eagle is landed. Dressed in a military jacket made of canvas. I am no gorilla, I just make them go bananas. Outstanding.
Now you think about it, Nat Turner held his slave master's head, cut his head off. Hamlet was a play from Shakespeare when he was holding the skull, tucking the head. Horatio, I think he was a war general, and he sat there and was decapitating people. Basically, he said, "I'm a decapitator." Let's go.
Smacking it like a tennis racket, underhanded. Send a message through the gram, the eagle is landed. Dressed in a military jacket made of canvas. I am no gorilla, I just make them go bananas. Outstanding. Red, black, and green bandanas. Cock hammers. Hairs on my chin is outstanding. Can't manage the weight of water, just eyeballing. Look, I've fallen from the sky to see my calling. I'm not crawling, I'm a free man like Morgan. Seeing manhood in the hood is a damn good bargain. If a black man don't tap dance, and every girl I got a fat booty don't lap dance, well, I guess it's something wrong, huh? Niggas completely uninformed. I don't burn bridges, yo. I keep the haters running for 'em. I ain't one of y'all peers.
I don't burn bridges. I keep the haters running for them. Matter of fact, go run towards that bridge. I ain't gonna burn it down. Just all y'all haters, just go run. Get out of here. Leave the city.
I'm the sum of all fears. Somebody stronger than me. Who that?
Sum of All Fears. Actually, that's a movie. That's actually a book too. Have you ever seen that movie, Sum of All Fears? And there's a book, Sum of All Fears. And if I am mistaken, no, I'm thinking Few Good Men. But Sum of All Fears was a damn good movie too, because I seen that one too. Let's go.
Wrong, huh? Niggas completely uninformed. I don't burn bridges, yo. I keep the haters running for 'em. I ain't one of y'all peers. I'm the sum of all fears. Somebody stronger than me. Who that? I'm all ears like Obama.
Yes,
I wish
sir.
he had another 4 years. Y'all some jolly good Hollywood squares. I'm like, ahem. Approach the author with your offering. I spoil
Hollywood Squares was a game show as well too. Hollywood Squares, they used to have all the celebrities in these 9 boxes, so then they used to ask them all questions and all that stuff. I think it came out like in the 70s and the 80s. They tried reviving it. It's on the Game Show Network now.
like Obama. I wish he had another 4 years. Y'all some jolly good Hollywood squares. I'm like, ahem. Approach the author with your offering. I spoil rappers rotten like my only offspring. Being his excellency gets to be exhausting. You in the residency, you're the one they call King Dada Alibaba, the talented Mr. Trotter. Inside of my right palm, the mark of the stick. Mata Big Papa, Wig Chopper, Emperor Jaffa, motherfucker. I'm stronger than the coffee out in Kaffa. All y'all make his vagina hot. Remind me of Icona Pop. I step in the
I'm stronger than the coffee made in Kaffa. If I'm mistaken, I think Kaffa's in Africa. I think a lot of his references are back towards the Middle East, Saudi Arabia, Africa, and all that. So, I mean, that's some strong ass coffee over there, too. That Arabian coffee ain't no joke. Alibaba, matter of fact, I think King Alibaba, I think that was in, I think if Aladdin, if I am mistaken, it's a story of Aladdin, too. Let's go.
Got a stick, Mata Big Papa.
And yeah, King Alibaba. Yeah. That's over there back in the Middle East as well. I think that's Persian, if I am mistaken.
Wig Chopper, Emperor Jaffa, motherfucker. I'm stronger than the coffee out in Kaffa. All y'all make his vagina hot. Remind me of Icona Pop. I step in the booth, I'm a bull inside a China shop. Molly Whopper, watch another cotton pick and body drop. Every time we rock, yo, they acting like it's Mardi Gras. Till the party stop, skirt off like she that Ferrari job. So inside you pumping that Earth, Wind, and Fire body yacht. Cool upon a dock, a La Marina, hard body yacht. You seen another rapper cleaner, mommy? Probably not. How I feel to be the best that did it, I admit it. I'm visiting from planet, bring these niggas death for minutes. And y'all know I'm exquisite, wicked as Wilson Pickett. The sickness I exhibit, I'm too legit to quit it. I don't fake it till I make it.
Too legit to quit it. Who came up with that? Anybody? MC Hammer. Let's go.
I take it to the limit and break it. Never timid. What I'm about, I represent it. Infinite just like Chase is. Been a million places. Conversation is how beautiful my face is. People hated on how sophisticated my taste is. Then I pulled up on these motherfuckers in a spaceship. Panther mind. I made the elements you can't combine. I'm at a level of intelligence you can't define. Einstein.
Elements you can't define. I'm not even on the table with elements. I came in a spaceship. I'm out of this world. I am not even, I cannot be classified. My intelligence cannot be defined. I am highly educated. I am highly knowledgeable of what's going on. Let's go.
You can't combine. I'm at a level of intelligence you can't define. Einstein, Shakespeare, Voltaire, Tesla.
Okay, you got Tesla, electricity. You got Einstein, E equals MC squared. IQ of 165. And you got Voltaire, a French writer. Let's go.
Corn artist / psychology professor. I preach for the East, never fold under pressure. The beats from the East and I glide like Clyde Drexler. And yo, my new name is 80.
Clyde Drexler played for the Portland Trailblazer, my favorite basketball player growing up. Sorry, it wasn't Jordan, but it's Clyde Drexler, Allen Iverson. Let's go.
I preach for the East, never fold under pressure. The beats from the East and I glide like Clyde Drexler. And yo, my new name is 85 X's. Cause I'm the rap game certified specialist. When I was reckless, I was worried about the guest list. I'm helping rappers everywhere, fulfill a death wish. Yo, Flex, I'm glad we made contact. My nigga also know.
Black Thought, round 1, Black Thought, round 2. Locksmith, what you got? Can you top it? All right, Locksmith, you up? What we got, Locksmith? Can you beat Black Thought? Let's go.
Rapper is full of shit. Everything that he's ever said is from a script. Everything you were ever fed is from the lips of dudes who don't believe in the principles that you come to grip. So now let's modify that. Modernize rap to personify facts. Instead of a face tat, go study some face raps. Brad Jordan is more.
Instead of some face tats, go study some face raps. Get your face wrapped up, boy. Let's go. Skip them face tats. Let's
rap
go.
to personify facts. Instead of a face tat, go study some face raps. Brad Jordan is more important than Spotify stats.
Brad Jordan. Anyone? Scarface, Ghetto Boys. Let's go.
They streams anyway. Buying numbers, the number you are, they can penetrate. And plant seeds, a man's deeds is worth more. Can't breathe, I stampede the church door. Can't see myself following false doctrine. I'm Ice Cube, but there's no style that I'm boxed in.
Ice Cube's Cube, there's no style that I'm boxed in. I think outside the box, I'm Ice Cube's Cube. You can't box me in no type of style. You can't box me in. Let's go.
See myself following false doctrine. I'm Ice Cube, but there's no style that I'm boxed in. I get offended when niggas say that I'm top 10. Bitch, you get assaulted behind bars when I rock hymns.
You get assaulted behind bars when I rock hymns. Rock him, the rapper rock him, when I rock hymns, rock him. Man, you got assaulted when I, hey, don't even put me in the top 10, boy. What the hell are you talking about? Face famous sighting, if you know my face. That makes you famous. Locksmith, let's go.
Offended when niggas say that I'm top 10. Bitch, you get assaulted behind bars when I rock hymns. ASAP 2020 rock him.
You got ASAP 2020 rock him. So you got ASAP Rocky, and rock him. Come on, let's go.
Bitch, you get assaulted behind bars when I rock hymns. ASAP 2020 rock him. To the common industry tendencies, I will not bend. I would not flinch for a second. Check the opticals. Either you're a bridge or an obstacle. You see, I can give.
Either you're gonna get me over or you in my goddamn way. Let's go.
To you, but what you gonna do with it? We created a.
Gonna do, but what you gonna do? God, who said that? That was what you gonna do? What you gonna do? That was a West Coast rapper, believe. What you gonna do? Ah, man, I can't think of his name right now, but I know it'll come to me later. Let's go.
2020 rock him. To the common industry tendencies, I will not bend. I will not flinch for a second. Check the opticals. Either you're a bridge or an obstacle. You see, I can give it to you, but what you gonna do with it? We created a style that most of you mimic. I'm less Kirk Franklin,
Yes,
more
sir.
Langston Hughes with it. New Kemet still refuse.
Kirk Franklin, one of the biggest preachers, ministers, whatever. Kirk Franklin. I mean, he actually had one of the biggest choirs out there. Kirk Franklin was the man back in the early 2000s. Kirk Franklin was that dude. Let's
We
go.
created a style that most of you mimic. I'm less Kirk Franklin, more Langston Hughes with it. New Kemet still
Langston Hughes was also a writer and a great English writer, matter of fact. So I'm not even really Kirk Franklin, the gospel singer. I'm more Langston Hughes, the more literature type of person. I'm educated. It's intelligence. Let's go.
refusing the use of your eugenics. Too timid to approach me in real life, so you hide behind your
Fat
keyboards.
Joe! Face famous sighting, but I know that face that makes you famous. Let's go.
Your career is a permanent detour. I distort the view of your accolades and rewards. Reassure was pure when I
All right, here's basically what I'm catching on. Locksmith talking shit. All right, so we're going to dissect everything because everything, he got a punch in all this. Let's go, Locksmith. Got game on lock. Let's go.
eugenics. Too timid to approach me in real life, so you hide behind your keyboards. Your career is a permanent detour. I distort the view of your accolades.
All right, your career is a permanent detour, meaning your career is not on the path that you set it. You always get sidetracked. We all do. I do. Hell, you don't see me on here all the time. You about to, but it's a permanent detour. It's something always taking you away from the path that you chose to go. Let's go.
Accolades and rewards, reassure was pure when I record. I'm reborn on every beat that I reach for when I breach or
I'm reborn on every board that I reach for. So any board that I get on any keyboard, any board that's going to put a beat, I'm reborn. You get a new version of me coming out. Man, let's go.
I distort the view of your accolades and rewards. Reassure was pure when I record. I'm reborn on every beat that I reach for when I breach or status quo on static. No, you rather leech more. That's the reason these niggas create the fake beef for. So you can click the link and they can eat more. You see, rappers on the bubble find other rappers that make trouble. Premeditate feuds and fan bases double.
Premeditate feuds and fan bases double. Wow, what was the latest feud we had going on? So-called beef, Nas and 21 Savage. They end up making the song together. But guess what? Viewership for both rappers end up going up. Because idiots like y'all who fall for the drama that wasn't even there because 21 Savage didn't say anything bad about Nas in the first place, which I am going to touch on that because some of y'all people on social media are idiots. Let's go.
Create the fake beef for, so you can click the link and they can eat more. You see, rappers on the bubble find other rappers that make trouble. Premeditate feuds and fan bases double. All at the expense of the listener, y'all ignore me. And you wonder why real niggas look at you as corny. Other rappers that make trouble. Premeditate feuds and fan bases double. All at the expense of the listener, y'all ignore me. And you wonder why real niggas look at you as corny. Your coronation don't coincide with the corner store. The corridor to the coroner is the course you on. Of course you on. You a stereotype, a caricature of a
drop them bars. Let's go.
Wonder why real niggas look at you as corny. Your coronation don't coincide with the corner store.
Your coronation will coincide with the corner store.
The corridor to the coroner is the course you on.
The corridor to the corner is the court you're on. You keep playing that right there, guess what? You're going to be in that coroner's office getting dissected.
Of course you on. You a stereotype, a caricature of America's imperial plight. This is serious material, cause every empirical image of niggas is seen in a satirical light. Either overly violent or you hypersexualize. If you've never been oppressed, then it's hard to contextualize.
It's hard to contextualize. You're overly violent, you got the gangster rappers here and all these people thugged out, or you're overly sexualized, the female rappers, every female basically. Nice Spice. Now she's the new wave, I guess. She's a munch. Whatever. Think you feeling me? Oh, that nigga's a munch. Make the fuck out of here with that shit. Let's go. Let's go.
You never seen the truth, then it's hard to reject a lie. Dangerous is the claims in the affidavit. Dangerous is the blade from decapitation or religious cults handling snakes in the Appalachians. Witness the scope of his parameters. You can't cover these bullet wounds with bandages.
No,
We won't
sir.
fight for our people with disadvantages, but camp overnight for Jordans and chicken sandwiches.
Facts. Y'all sit there and talk about the white man this and the white person that, and they doing this and blah, blah, blah. You won't go do that. Let some new J's come out. Y'all all in line for that. Boy, y'all fight each other for some J's, but you won't fight for the oppressed people that you say, man, they being oppressed. They're holding us down. They're holding us back. Man, y'all some hypocrites. Tell them, Locksmith. Let's
These
go.
bullet wounds with bandages.
And fuck Jordans. Somebody care about no damn Jordans anyway. Y'all idiots. Y'all paid $200-$300 for them stupid ass shoes. That's retarded. Let's go.
Appalachians.
And Jordan
Witness the
don't care
scope
about
of his
y'all.
parameters. You can't cover these bullet wounds with bandages. We won't fight for our people with disadvantages, but camp overnight for Jordans and chicken sandwiches. Don't become a statistic.
Can't believe that. Cats was getting killed over some Popeye's chicken sandwiches. That's how stupid. You know how dumb that make black people look in them. And then you say, man, white people looking at us all stupid. Man, they looking at us like some idiots. You're giving them everything they need. Put out some Jordans and some chicken sandwiches. All you gotta do is sit back and watch. Like, there you go. Look at him. Look at him. He ain't lying. He ain't lying. Let's go.
Camp overnight for Jordans and chicken sandwiches. Don't become a statistic, cause you can get shot whether or not you even reach for a biscuit. The system that we in is sadistic.
On the chicken sandwich scheme, you get shot right now where you reach for a biscuit. Biscuit is what they call a gun. And biscuit, which they sell Popeye's chicken, which people is getting shot over the damn chicken sandwiches and biscuits. Like, idiots, man. I swear, y'all. Boy, I hate this place sometimes. Let's go.
Until you kick the bucket and you covered in flour, then you enlisted. Listen to the lyrics that
There you go. Till you get butt covered in flour, then you enlisted. You part of that stupid cycle, that war on the chicken sandwich scheme. Let's go, Locksmith.
even reach for a biscuit. The system that we in is sadistic. Until you kick the bucket and you covered in flour, then you enlisted. Listen to the lyrics that linger out of my language. Private owned prisons is generational anguish. This is all part of a larger plan they came with. They will force your hand till you fold and cave in. Cave.
Yeah. Telling you.
Until you kick the bucket and you covered in flour, then you enlisted. Listen to the lyrics that linger out of my language. Private owned prisons is generational anguish. This is all part of a larger plan they came with. They will force your hand till you fold and cave in. Cave drawing.
Yeah, they'll keep putting it out there till you fall for the bait. And what happens is the prison systems get overcrowded with more minorities, which is what they say is the plan all along to enslave black people by getting them in the prison system. So guess what? You go do some stupid stuff. They're going to keep pushing and forcing your hand until you get up in there. I'm telling you. Let's go.
Inside of a catacombs, a scattered bones of rappers inside of a mausoleum. That's just how.
Now, mausoleum is a big drilled-in tomb. For those who don't know, that's what a mausoleum is, and they put the bodies in. You'll see a lot of mausoleums in, like say New Orleans. You go to New Orleans, they got those definitely above ground because they're under sea level. So they have to build them above ground. Can you put the coffins? And a lot of coffins underground somehow always rises up because of water in the mud pushes it up. So the mausoleums are built. You put the stuff in there. Some people request to have a mausoleum built when they die anyway. So therefore, say like your bedroom is a tomb. The coffin is in there. And then people walk in there and they can put the flowers and stuff on the ledge and pictures or whatever, candles and all that. And they could pray for your safe being in heaven and all that. If you subscribe to things like that as far as heaven and hell. All right, let's go.
That linger out of my language. Private owned prisons is generational anguish. This is all part of a larger plan they came with. They will force your hand till you fold and cave in. Cave drawings inside of a catacombs, a scattered bones of rappers inside of a mausoleum. That's just how I look at the artists that y'all be deeming as a second coming. I'm coming.
And you got the double entendre, mean we're gonna put all y'all rappers in there too.
Generational anguish. This is all part of a larger plan they came with. They will force your hand till you fold and cave in. Cave drawings inside of a catacombs, or scattered bones of rappers inside of a mausoleum. That's just how I look at the artists that y'all be deeming. As a second coming, I'm coming to spar carpe diem.
Yeah, all y'all rappers y'all be demon. All these kid rappers, all these rappers who can't live past 22 for some odd reason. All the damn drawings and hieroglyphics and all the bones of all the rappers that y'all look up to. Oh man, he go hard. Yeah, in the coffin. Let's go. Hard in the paint of the mausoleum walls. That's right. I said it. Shout out to Waka. Dr. Waka Flocka, master's degree, PhD. Let's go.
The bones of rappers inside of a mausoleum. That's just how I look at the artists that y'all be deeming. As a second coming, I'm coming to spar carpe diem. When niggas say facts, I think fiction. Rumors and allegations.
It's fiction. I hate it when people say facts too. I mean, I know I said it a couple times in this video as well. But yeah, facts. Whatever. Not everything is facts. Not really.
Allegations are just as bad as convictions. Social media mediates every decision because we scared to
Social media mediates every decision. Ain't that the truth? Let's go.
the artists that y'all be deeming. As a second coming, I'm coming to spar carpe diem. When niggas say facts, I think fiction. Rumors and allegations are just as bad as convictions. Social media
Yes, cancel culture is a bitch, ain't it? Ain't it? Cancel everything you say. He's clowning y'all young generations. He's clowning y'all. Let's go.
mediates every decision because we scared to take a stand in the court of public opinion. Black icons are now pawns inside the plot. Racists on trial, you in denial or you not.
That's right.
Not to say I conveyed was flagrant, but some of our spokespeople ain't nothing but double agents.
Yes,
I am the
sir.
Denmark Vesey, the Plessy Ferguson. Every verse from him is necessary but burdensome. And onerous, you diss at your own risk. If you speak my name in vain and you slit in your own wrist, it's about ownership. Who is ownership?
Committing suicide talking about me. Let's go. It's like I be telling y'all commenters when y'all jump my comment section. Talk about me, I'm coming for you. Let's go.
Denmark Vesey, the Plessy Ferguson. Every verse from him is necessary but burdensome. And onerous, you diss at your own risk. If you speak my name in vain and you slit in your own wrist, it's about ownership. Who was ownership? I was ownership. I was trying to focus on getting noticed to coexist. Your coping method ain't copacetic, go rope-o-medic. You spoke a verse, but we know who did it. You're so pathetic. You go on
Fighters.
Reddit and readily try to mock me. Aki, you waiting on the Mardi Gras. I'm waiting on the Motley. Your Motley crew is a crusade of incest.
Motley Crue, that was a great band back in the 80s. Your Motley Crue. So Motley Crue people, it's a bunch of people. Your Motley Crue, crazy, you know, what you call them, your Motley Crue, your misfits, things like that. Let's go.
Your coping method ain't copacetic, go rope-o-medic. You spoke a verse, but we know who did it. You're so pathetic. You go on Reddit and readily try to mock me. Aki, you waiting on the
You gonna Reddit. You gonna Reddit and Reddit try to mock me. You gonna Reddit and readily try to mock me. Reddit, you know, the forum Reddit, and then readily try to mock me, meaning you're gonna talk about me on social media. Let's go.
shit. I was trying to focus on getting noticed to coexist.
And the creator of Reddit is married to who? Anybody know who the creator of Reddit is married to? Serena Williams, y'all. Come on.
Your coping method ain't copacetic, go rope-o-medic. You spoke a verse, but we know who did it. You're so pathetic. You go on Reddit and readily try to mock me. Aki, you waiting on the Mardi Gras. I'm waiting on the Motley. Your Motley crew is a crusade of incels. I am the audio equivalent of a chemtrail. All well and ends well, the ends justify the means. Your meaningless mockery will land you incels. In celebration of finally finding patience, I'm placing my own bias to the side to gather intel.
Punch. That's how you deliver a punch. He get the beginning, middle, end, the setup, and bam. Do it again.
Justify the means. Your meaningless mockery will land you incels. In celebration of finally finding patience, I'm placing my own bias to the side to gather intel. Nigga, I will slay y'all kings. Leave your bitch wide open like Draymond Green. Leave your clicks
Wide open like Draymond Green, because people don't think Draymond Green can shoot. And if you don't know who Draymond Green is, you should. But if you don't, Draymond Green is the basketball player for the Golden State Warriors. Let's go.
bias to the side to gather intel. Nigga, I will slay y'all kings. Leave your bitch wide open like Draymond Green. Leave your click side open till they say I mean. A stock for the law. Don't ever underplay my dean. Whatever I say, I mean. I believe that I was chosen. Plucked from the fruit of the tree that you beholding. Emboldened by faith, my father gave divinity. Fuck status quo, no record label can limit me. Every rap is calligraphy, every act has been clinically diagnosed as so why take offense to these bitch niggas that you choose to celebrate? Till they lose steam, then you scheme to separate. Set the date and I meet it, accelerate through anemic. Niggas claiming they got you, but never there when you need them.
Separate from the anemic, basically low iron, low blood iron, you weak. So separate from the weak. Let's go. Come on, man.
Till they lose steam, then you scheme to separate. Set the date and I meet it, accelerate through anemic. Niggas claiming they got you, but never there when you need them. Begging for me to lead them, I leave them all at wayside. I take pride exposing when niggas can't hide. I take sides when niggas aim at my family. Let them dwell in hell, the heavens is my canopy. Your ghostwriter's full of estrogen. You let them rewrite your life.
Your ghostwriters are bitches. Full of estrogen. Let's go.
I take pride exposing when niggas can't hide. I take sides when niggas aim at my family. Let them dwell in hell, the heavens is my canopy. Your ghostwriter's full of estrogen. You let him rewrite your life like Paul in the New Testament. Set me next to his Mexican, I will X him then exit when niggas say that I'm done, but homie, that has never been. I'm never bent off bullshit, I use it to fertilize my dreams. You scream, but it's useless.
I never feel bullshit. I use it to fertilize my dreams. I take all your hate, fertilize my dreams. All you doing is pushing me more towards success.
Look, I'm the byproduct of prophecy, the foreshadow of forced travel from my apathy, the quite opposite of what's opulent. Every occupant inside your purview deters you from what you strive to get.
So basically, everything I'm trying to do, I'm the guy that's going I'm the prophet of all prophecies. I'm the one coming to put everything in order, everything in there, and you're going the wrong way. You guys ain't even trying to get there. Let's get
byproduct of prophecy, the foreshadow of forced travel from my apathy, the quite opposite of what's opulent. Every occupant inside your purview deters you from what you strive to get. I'm considering littering little nuggets of information to give niggas some game before they reach the pavement. The pay stubs that you stubbornly waste will eventually bite the ass of those spinning with haste. See, there's a difference between a player and a coach, a boss and a roach, a sheep and a goat. The anchor's been severed, still we sink with the boat. So they don't have to tie the noose, they let us reach for the rope. You come across weak and
let us reach for the rope because the anchor's on the boat. So if you're drowning and everything, you're going to still reach for that rope to try to pull yourself back up. But instead, I'm going to let you fall because you're going to hang yourself. So you're going to reach for the rope anyway and put that noose around your neck. That's what they're talking about. Let's go, Locksmith.
Actually, bite the ass of those spinning with haste. See, there's a difference between a player and a coach, a boss and a roach, a sheep and a goat. The anchor's been severed, still we sink with the boat. So they don't have to tie the noose, they let us reach for the rope. You come across weakened and you sing when you spoke. Still have to promote an image I perceive as a hoax. Every time you underachieve, you concede or you gloat. To extremes we don't need to invoke. I'm vocally outspoken, still I know what was took. The paradigm is paralyzed, parasites are afoot.
Yeah, if your lowest is your high, then you lost. If your lowest is your high, then your dreams is just shattered. Because I'm going higher than that. That's basically what he's saying. Anything below the boss, the roast, the parasite, and all that, if your dreams is at the lowest and that's your highest, come on, man.
Concede or you gloat. To extremes we don't need to invoke. I'm vocally outspoken, still I know what was took. The paradigm is paralyzed, parasites are afoot. Trying to hide behind the beat, their disguise is the hook. Your discography's a mass, still a masses partook. Look, I expect that type of clash. Heard he dropped a new track. I respect the right to pass. You believe your future's bright, but neglect the right to pass. How you spray yourself with Axe, but forget to wipe your ass. No. See, rappers in the back was decorum. Niggas ain't gotta talk because the facts do it for them. If it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, either it's bad luck or nigga, that's just a duck. Said I was busy, but that's just a duck. Flashing money to steer me, see, that's just a buck. Sky's the limit, no, the limit is the sky. They shooting if you comply, my nigga, that's just for us. We on the cusp to recover, something is closing in. All right.
Jeez. Yo, first of all.
Locksmith, you done? That's it?
First of all.
Wait a minute.
We got to get him down to Miami. First of all.
Oh, he's taking a break. Gotta get some water. He's heating up.
Every lyric counted.
No,
Yes.
don't play that.
Bar for bar. Every lyric counted. I don't think he's done. Let's see.
It just by the eye test. I
Oh,
see the
shit.
truth. Give me another one.
I don't think this is even fair because he gets 2 beats and Black Thought got 1. But his video's shorter. Let's roll with it.
Give me some. Oh, there we go.
Wait, hold on. Stop. Y'all
Why?
gotta go? In this hip hop moment?
We gotta go right now.
Yeah,
We have another hour.
Listen.
Check it. It's the 10 crack commandments.
Yeah, Locksmith, Sway in the morning. Listen.
Is it fair? Should I let him go? Because Black Thought got 1. And his was 10 minutes. Locksmith got his off, and his is 7:52. And there's still like 8 minutes left. Let me see if he's still rapping somewhere. There's an interview somewhere. Then I get back to the bars. Hold up. Okay, he stopped at 10. Okay, he got 3 minutes left in him. All right, we got enough. You right there. Let's go.
Smith, Sway in the morning. Listen. Look. Everything divisive, confrontation and crisis. We criticize and hide behind our devices. You are not a part of my life, so why would I stress? You a bitch, I can see it just by the eye test. I see the truth behind the peril still.
You're a bitch. I can see it by the eye test. Looking at you as a bitch, and the eye test probably got mascara and makeup and all that stuff. Let's go.
I seem aloof unless you pairing bills. Life is emotion, mostly a Ferris wheel. If you scared to build, then you probably vomit a parasil off of the wind chill when I exit. Everything perfected, erected after you left it, neglected of any merit. America is infected. He's blowing up, but it's only cause he's connected. I'm fetching my own PR. You know they love to scrutinize. Got me hanging like Jesus when he was crucified. Really, it was Judas, illusion inside a human's eyes. Humanized, homegrown terror is such a useful lie. You deny, but it's bright as day. The price you pay when you rap for apply to people that might decay. I can say that I'm honestly in the running of becoming something more than an artist over some drumming. I'm numbing my own appendages.
Nice.
Be wary of social media images. I seen rappers you know well would worship they coattails, damage they brand. Now they selling they verses at wholesale. Clearance rack rapper go grab you a life raft. Life has a
Here, I ain't gonna lie, because I ain't gonna be the one judging this. You guys are. He really ain't spitting as hard as he did on the first one. He went off. This one, he's flowing. He's freestyling. But let's see what he got. Let's go.
funny way of highlighting what might pass. I asked one of my fans, do you even listen? He said no, sent the link and then asked me for my opinion. So let's exfoliate it closer. You know he ain't a soldier, I associate as doper. Labels are like lobster poachers. They find niggas in the trap, watch them snap, then appropriate the culture.
Yeah. Then they jump in. All of a sudden, they taking over. They blowing up industry plants.
Leave us buried behind cameras. Parallel to libraries in Alexandria. A rock in the 60s. Got us pissing in Dixies. Eating out of closets. Where the fuck is the logic? Explosively, I was exposed to a superimposed post-reality coaxed fallacy. I couldn't think sane. Uncrumble my past raps and see the face of Christ in the ink stains. The shroud of Turin occurring in Crescent Park. Rich city apostle, my gospel etched in bark. In the tree 50 feet from where Boo Boo got shot. Mike Robinson had the ninja with the shoe in his sock. I was used to the not having support. Abort devils, aboard vessels. I was ignored, my thoughts wrestled. Distressed denim, addendum, and alterations from altercations in case you get lost in the block's echo. Make your heart race like it's laced in your nasal. Was in a dark space, wait, but I'm anxious and hasteful. Labeled as argumentative. All cynics get flogged with the taste you must embrace when you face an Azazel. Amazing grace, my country has two faces. Blacks get more time for equal or less cases. Case in point, in case you encase in a raceless shell. Conversations are baseless if you base the raising a sale. Seldom seen, but seldomly satisfied. Every stat aside, I sat inside and sat inside. Saturated and sabotage, every rap's a barrage. A lackluster cluster of busters you pass as gods.
Stop it! Stop it! The battle! Locksmith versus Black Thought. I ain't gonna lie, that last 2 minutes, he was just letting off a little bit of calming effect. He was just calming the crowd down. Who you got? Black Thought or Locksmith? It's your boy LaCane. This is Face Famous. How you see it.